Women thrive on community, and we live longer because of it. Community and the strength of our relationships is the single greatest driver of women's happiness and longevity. The connections we have provide essential nourishment for our own well-being. But when women join forces, well, look out, world.
Supporting women isn't a choice, it's a responsibility. By lifting women up, we elevate society as a whole.
Each time a woman stands up for herself, she stands up for all women.
I was just an ordinary woman who, didn't know her rights. One day I decided to change my life because of my daughter. I wanted to be a good role model for her.
Don't underestimate the influence you can have on others. In a place where you can choose to be kind.
For the community of women to excel, it means every woman has a place at the table.
As a Black woman, we really are sort of the sum of all these parts that make up who we are. The history, the upbringing, all of our life experiences, those are who you are truly interacting with.
There is a stereotype of angry Black women that many of us have to cope with when we are trying to advance our ideas or get things done. What you experience in the workplace, we experience, and then some.
Let me say off the top, a lot of these stereotypes, they don't have any merit, right? People are people when all is said and done.
To my white women, we need you to be supporters of women of color actively.
Everything that I do is focused on trying to help each other out.
Us, right? We're unique. There's no two of you. So different, yet so many things really unite us and connect us as females, as women.
For women to excel, we need to create and nurture a power pack of ongoing support around us. From family to friends to colleagues who have our back. Our diverse slate of support gives us safe harbor to land, assurance that we are not alone, and valued advice from those who've blazed trails before us.
In Spanish, we have the saying, dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres. That just means tell me who you're with and I tell you who you are.
I've learned that there's no greater investment than another human being. So whether it's family, friends, coworkers, strangers, I make time.
My community, my families. You mentioned my powerhouse sister. Thank you so much.
I remember we were telling my mom and my sister together, and without skipping a beat, my sister immediately said, well, of course I'm going to be your surrogate. And we decided it would be a gift to have my sister carry our children for us.
What do you need us to appreciate about parenting as a gay person?
I identify as a father. You might identify as a mother. But what we're all doing is parenting, right? And our jobs are to raise, happy, kind, caring people.
Family is so central to who we are as women, and a big part of our we. From raising children to being great partners, aunts, sisters, grandmothers, to caring for our aging parents, and navigating the heartbreaking loss of loved ones.
I called my dad back, and he told me that my mom was gone. So I immediately went home. My mom had died of an aneurysm that ruptured in her brain. So completely unexpected. She was so healthy. And she was also my best friend. Those moments where you want your mom and she's not there, they're hard. And to be honest, they still exist today.
Women need a solid foundation of support at home and at work to excel. Finding that work we, nurturing it, and ensuring you are part of the solution that gives women a strong footing to succeed makes all the difference. This strength of community helps navigate the inevitable bumps and bias that women face along the way.
As we think about navigating this male-dominant world, one of the most important things is we need to be in it together, and we need all of us being very intentional about advocating for all women.
Empowered women empower women. Commit to a world and a workforce where women can thrive and be part of the reason why they do.
Be fierce advocates for each other. Be unabashedly visible. Say yes to helping each other and reinforce her voice, whether she's in the room and being dismissed or not in the room, and people are taking advantage of that.
Surround yourself with a coach, surround yourself with a mentor, surround yourself with a sponsor, because I believe a coach talks to you, a mentor talks with you, and a sponsor will talk about you.
Men have a critical role to play in women's empowerment as allies, advocates, and partners in creating a more inclusive and equitable world for us all.
And if you hear or see bias or microaggressions in action, speak up.
It's our responsibility as leaders to create the conditions where women can excel. From how we hire and promote to making space for women to be heard at every table.
One thing that I strive to do is to pass it on. The same way that I found the strength, I want to pass it on. I want to continue to help women, find their way, find their power within.
When you work this hard and you've done well and you walk through that doorway of opportunity, you don't want to slam it shut behind your back. You want to take that opportunity. You reach back.
There is real strength in sisterhood.